The ideal China in the eyes of Mao is a place without social stratifications, a completely united and utterly peaceful nation. Mao was the absolute ruler of China, who single-handedly united the nation and lifted it to its rightful place in the world. During the peaks of his reign, Mao developed Maoism, a set of ideology to help him achieve his own utopia of a nation. This documentary will give a brief background of Mao, Maoism, and the Cultural Revolution. Mao began his political career in 1921 as one of the 12 principal founding members of the Chinese Communist Party.
Mao definitely displayed his capable potentials as a leader from the very start of his political career. He was born in a poor peasant family in Shaoshan, China. Despite the financial crisis, his family supported Mao's education. He read furiously, taking in all the possible knowledge and learning about different political and economical reforms.
Due to Mao's strong ability, he soon became the absolute ruler of China and the leader of the Communist Party. Under Mao's rule, China quickly gained its own independence, and, soon after, China defeated Kuomintang and the Japanese during the Second United Front. Mao's success was quickly recognized by Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin was a successful revolutionary leader in the Soviet Union. Mao saw his growing popularity among the people as a sign of absolute power. During the peaks of his reign, Mao developed Maoism. Maoism is an ideology based off of communist ideas. Mao believed that under Maoism, China can truly remain united forever.
Maoism is a simple and easily understood political ideology that focuses upon the unification of China. The core of Maoism is based upon Marxism and original communist ideology. Due to Mao's strong dislike towards social stratifications, his ideology focused upon peasants as revolutionary force. Being a form of communism, Maoism promoted the interference of the government with economic issues.
Under the rule of Mao, China was on a constant rise until the downfall of the Great Leap Forward. The Great Leap Forward was originally planned to help China improve its industrialization and employment rate. But, due to the bad planning of the Chinese government, the Great Leap Forward caused a retard in agriculture. Farmers were taken out of their regular daily duties and employed as workers for local furnaces and small factories. Due to the sudden retard in agriculture, the dense population of the nation quickly ran out of food source. This led to a famine from 1958 to 1962, starving most of the Chinese population. The result of the Great Leap Forward was catastrophic. The death toll quickly raised over 18 million due to the dense population of China.
Because of the failure of the Great Leap Forward, many elites of the Chinese community began to lose faith in Mao. The thought of losing his position as the primary leader of China bothered Mao so much that he became paranoid and enacted another movement, the Great Proletarian Revolution.
The Great Proletarian Revolution was triggered by the so-called distrust of the Communist Party board and the elite Chinese community. October 1965, the Communist Party board did not take heed of Mao's orders. This gave Mao the urge to start the Cultural Revolution. Mao believed China was falling apart due to the abundance of the bourgeoisie attitudes. Mao believed the only right way to unite China again was to get rid of the bourgeoisie attitudes. He did this through destroying all old cultures, including religion, arts, and literature. Mao ordered temples and shrines to be torn down, artworks to be burned, and literature to be put away. He did this to control what people can see and cannot see. This would help prevent a revolution from starting within the society. He was trying to control what the proletarians know. This would help him because they became his primary revolutionary force against the bourgeoisie. Mao assembled a group known as the Red Guards. The Red Guards were made out of young people who were devoted to Mao's thoughts and beliefs. They were very devoted to Mao, and their primary responsibility was to promote Maoism within the society. During the Cultural Revolution, the education system completely changed in China. Maoism became a heavily influencing factor of the school curriculums. Young children like these are taught that the bourgeoisie were the key issues in society. Here, this little girl was publicly criticizing Liu Shaoqi, one of Mao's greatest competitors. The same was true for adults. The proletariats began to see the bourgeoisie as the main problem in society, and the only way to have a peaceful, united nation was to eradicate all of them. Therefore, many bourgeoisies were publicly humiliated until they chose to convert to Maoism ideas. Others were resettled as farmers, and the rest were killed due to their lack of cooperation.
In other words, Mao was trying to eradicate the elite group of Chinese that consisted of upper-class and bureaucrats, artists, and academics. They were the people who disapproved of Mao's ideas and actions during the Great Leap Forward. He was afraid that they would begin a revolution that would cause him to lose his absolute control over China.
The Cultural Revolution was finally ended when Mao died. Mao's death brought to China a new beginning, but what Mao left behind is something that China will always remember. There is a Chinese proverb that says, "It is easy to seize power, but difficult to maintain it." I believe that the Cultural Revolution was Mao's act to help maintain his power in China. Despite Mao's failure in his later years, I believe his leadership skills were crucial in China's success now. Mao's strong leadership skills and his ideology, Maoism, will forever be remembered by the Chinese people.